Egan. All right. So I've enabled a new feature here to make things a little more fun, and we'll give a little reward to those who do support the stream. However, um, we have like the so-called stream boss. What do I want to call it? Anyway, stream boss feature. So I have like hit points. I think it's on 4,800. So for every time someone subscribes, donates bits, or makes a donation, or follows, it takes away some of my hit points. You see the little counter, my health bar, basically. It will go down, and then a new person will become the I don't know how it works exactly, but we're going to see. Anyway, the new person will become the stream boss. Astrobate and broke until April. Oof. April. What about March? Oof. Alright, Astrobate. Well, you can follow at least. That's like 5 hit points. Alright, so Persecutus. Panda Blitz Swiss Arena is starting in half an hour. What are we going to do until that? So I was just playing around with streams, setting up streams where I might do other stuff like Hearthstone, poker, Red Dead Redemption, whatever. I played online poker for the first time in 10 years yesterday. A little tournament just as an experiment on GG Poker, and it was pretty ugly. We played a $10 bounty tournament, and it was like unlimited rebuys. The very first hand I got pocket queens, got set up, and on a really safe board, Jack 7 deuce rainbow, which it always is. It happened to me at the EPT too. I just couldn't fold my queens in a $10 rebuy, so I lost one buy-in, and then another hand happened much later, when like a third of the field was gone. I had pocket eights, and I was down to 20 big blinds, and it looked like a good reshove, although the player who was raising was like a lot of chips. But if he was on a steal, he would fold. Anyway, my hand was pocket eights. It was good enough. I make this ICM shove, and the guy on my left with the big stack re-raises all in, and then the small stack calls, and then the original raiser thinks and calls with this huge stack. So you have 4 players all in. It's a nothing tournament. It's a $10, but just as an experiment, I wanted to try this, and so I get all in with pocket eights. And what do my opponents have? So the original raiser has the best chance. He has ace queen off, which was a legit raise and a good call, if the guy on my left hadn't gone all in behind my re-raise. But still, it's okay. He had a lot of chips. But the guy on my left had like re-shoved all in 4-bet with king jack off, which is like awful. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then the small stack had pocket sevens, and he felt like obligated. So okay, and what happens? The small stack hits a set of sevens. He like quadruples up. The moron with king jack gets knocked out. Of course, he deserved to be. And then the original raiser spikes an ace on the river, of course, because I was best, even pre-flop, but I was best until the river, except for the small stack who had flopped a set of sevens with like 4 big blinds or something. So I get knocked out because the big stack hits an ace on the river. Anyway, that was fun. It was fun. So I played my first, literally my first online poker tournament in 10 years. So I'm thinking of getting back into it a little bit. How do you fellow kids? If you donate, follow, etc. bits, you'll be stream boss. How do you fellow kids? You mean you want to have kids? You spawn them with another human being. Okay, so now anyway, so I'm thinking about maybe streaming at some point, like poker, which I never wanted to, but now I don't know. I mean, I'm really, I need to build the stream a little bit because it's like things have been very slow. I feel like it's also more fun if I incorporated some poker, and rather than just doing the same old thing, it was actually more interesting for me. So I can do Hearthstone, I can do poker, I can do chess, I can do Red Dead Redemption. My computer is fast. I can do all this stuff, and yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm working on this afternoon. I was checking out what to do, but anyway, because I never stream poker, even though I'm really into poker and I always have been. I just never felt like streaming it. I've got a delay though. I think the delay is active. So we have a 2-minute delay I put in place because of poker streaming. So we'll see if that has an effect. I can change it. Obviously, I mean on the chess side, shouldn't really make a big deal. I can't respond to chat. Maybe I can respond, but you guys won't. You won't see my response till 2 minutes later. Beauty Boy's secret host? Better than that wristband wearing blonde? What you talking about? Higgins. He shit on me. And he demanded 100 more. And this took months. Living outside in the box. Alright. This is a place to get away from your trauma, Acerbate. We get away from the trauma here. Put Higgins in his place. Welcome everybody. So, what am I doing? Anyway, I was playing around with Streamlabs. So while I was playing around with Streamlabs, I decided to activate this Stream Boss feature. You can see on the stream, there's my picture with the name and the hit points. So I have 48 hit points. If somebody wants to follow or subscribe, we can see I lose hit points. And then someone else becomes a stream boss. I guess, whoever donates the most. He said, how do you do? How do you do, fellow kids? How do you do, fellow kids? Oh, you're right. How do you father kids, I thought he said. Against a strong field of players growing. Up to 7 now. It's the PANDA February Blitz Swiss Arena. And Arena. Oh, I see. I get it now. Okay. It's a weird phrase. How do you do? How do you do? How do you, fellow kids? I didn't see it was how do you do, fellow kids. And it's how do you do, fellow kids. Should the question mark be after how do you do? Maybe. Yeah, the question mark should go after the howdy doody, because that way we would understand exactly where the question itself is. The question mark at the end kind of confused me. So I think it should be like, how do you do, question mark, fellow kids. Alright. So it's February Swiss Arena. My name is Clive Donovan. We're here to honor Charlie Kirk and Elon Musk. Guys, we've got the tournament for the summer tournament fund, which is unclear as to what that will be. 123.78 so far. So thanks to those of you who have donated. Party poker. Why party poker? I had to delete my Party Poker account, or I didn't delete it, but I'm like inactivated on Party Poker. Why? I think I just didn't send in my they were demanding my identity information, and I don't play on there anymore, and I just kind of gave up on it. There was a problem, actually. No, that's not what it was. I know what it was now. I had some sports bet. I had no, Mr. Coffee. I had bet on Gavin Newsom through the party poker sports bet, and they closed sports bet for Hungarians. So they like totally fucked me over. They like stole my money. I would have lost the bet anyway, but I probably had a little bit of money left over. Yeah, they closed out like the sports book for, I guess, for Hungarian players on party poker, and thanks Orban Victor. I ended up, I haven't logged on to party poker in like 2 years. The delay is on. I can turn it off. Should I turn it off? It's like I'm on the moon. Hey everybody, I'm on the moon. Can you hear me now? Just wait till you orbit the moon and you can hear me. Hey everybody, I'm Clive Donovan, and this is my podcast. My fear is that I'll forget to turn it back on if I try to stream poker, but that's really not going to happen that often. So, let's see. Alright. Stream. Output. Replay buffer. Dude, where is it? Advanced. Okay. Disable. Close. Okay. It's off now. Delay turned off. We are live. It's alright. I turned it off. It's hard to interact in chat with a 2-minute delay. Is that a statement or a question? It's so hard to communicate with you guys. It's the Scandinavians especially. They have a very strange way of using their question marks and apostrophes and exclamations. They just put them all over the place. They're very liberal with their exclamation points and whatnot. It's hard to interact with a 2-minute delay. Question mark. It's question mark exclamation point. Is that dubious or interesting? It's hard to say what that means. You know, is it good? Is it bad? I turned the delay off. It's really just in case of poker. I want to have that delay, know how to use it. So it wasn't important. I wasn't sure how annoying it would be. Okay, it's annoying apparently. Well, everything's annoying. So anyway, oh, again, such a strong field of players. I do not know if I want to play. Way too slow and old and depressed. Oh, Clive Donovan. Alright. So we're starting with 18 minutes still? Really? Come on, 18 minutes. So what are we going to do with all that time? Yeah, I mean, I had wanted to start playing online poker again for a while, but I've been kind of putting it off, and I don't have time to play regularly like a professional or something, but I'm going to play on occasion. Especially like this week, I can't play poker live because I have to go to fucking Junjush, which is like an hour away on Sunday morning, which kills my whole weekend. So, Master Ishvanovsky. Guys, there's a very strong chance I'm going to be playing this dude who is actually a streamer as well, although I don't think he streams here, but he makes blogs and bullshit like that. If you know or noticed this guy before, I looked at his games and he's not very impressive, but he's not bad. I mean, he's like 2280 FIDE Master. But okay, whatever. I'm probably gonna get white, and we're gonna see. I can't afford to lose. My team is in both teams that we're playing on Saturday or Sunday. I mean, we are fighting to avoid relegation, and we're literally in 11th place out of 12, and our opponents are tied for 11th, 12th with us, and we're facing each other. So our team like cannot afford to lose to this team because they're the other team like in last place. So oddly enough, this guy that I'm gonna possibly play would be one of the better players because he's one of the younger players. They have two old IMs, one who's very old. So it's an odd situation where, I'm playing a pretty good player on board 5. On a lot of other teams, it would be like kind of a weaker player. But this guy's not that bad, so we'll see. The chat has gone quiet. Oh my god, more apostrophes and question marks? So, anyway, does anyone know anything about Master Ishvanovsky? It looks like the guy plays the sniper. He plays a kind of Roman GGS, really old, which I'm very familiar with. The old, G6, Bishop G7, C5 stuff. It's not great, but he's kind of a hacker, and I don't think like a very sophisticated player. So I would be a big favorite in the long run, but I've already done some stupid shit this season and lost 2 games. The last thing I want to do is like lose in a critical match. I have to keep a draw. Not taking any risks like playing fucking H4 with white like I did in the previous round. I played a little too aggressively in the early rounds because I was a bit, overconfident. So at this stage I have Hungarian 2nd Division board 5. I have 50%. That's not good, but it's better than it was. Ishvanovsky. Martin. So he has a father who's like a FIDE Master, but he's better than the father. It's a very strange name, Ishvanovsky. It's like Istvan is Steve in Hungarian, but Hungarians don't have Avsky in their names, Avsky is like a Slavic thing. So it's a very strange, like, made-up name where it's like you took a Hungarian first half of the name and you tacked on like a Slavic ending, like Avsky. Hungarians don't have Avsky, It's very, very weird. So Istvan Avsky, like son of Istvan. Anyway, he does a lot of blogs and crap like that. He's kind of, I don't think a great player, but capable enough, to have reached like 2300 barely. Anyway, I don't want to be overconfident. I probably get white. There's no guarantee I'm going to play the guy, though. I could play a different player. Maybe he doesn't play. But it's really, if anybody has played this guy, any kind of info I could get on him would be useful. You can check his blogs on Lichess. But anyway, his openings with black are really crap. He plays the G6, Bishop G7, C5 all the time and like nothing else. But I don't know